2009 when they sprang up. I'd never knew the history of this nation. I didn't know, it may seem simple to you, but I didn't know that freedom didn't exist before America. But I went to a tea party because they were protesting, they had their signs, and I went up. They didn't turn me away because I'm of Hispanic descent. They didn't turn me away because I live in one of the lowest income communities in Waco. They welcomed me in, and a woman walked up to me and gave me a Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States of America. And I had never read those documents before. I mean, I'm just a Bible reader. But I read, since then have I read the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States of America. But I've read and read and read. I've read the 5,000-year leap a couple times. I've read a lot of founding era documents. I've purchased software for my computer, and now I have over 60,000 founding era documents from the founding era, and I'm learning and learning and learning, and now I understand the whole idea of liberty where I didn't understand that before. Now, like I said, I work predominantly in low-income communities, and because of the Tea Party movement, I have an understanding today of big government, socialist agendas and policies that are destroying the communities that I come from.
Yep.
So thank you. You give yourselves a round of applause. Since the Tea Party Express found me in Waco, I've started watching Fox News. Yeah. Glenn Beck. You know. And I see differences in mainstream Fox News and lamestream, all the others. And I see that these media outlets, most of the media outlets are trying to marginalize the Tea Party movement. We're racist, we're this, we're that. Well, I have a very simple message, very easy to understand for all the mainstream, lamestream news media that wants to marginalize the Tea Party movement. Marginalize this.
They call us extreme.
Y'all didn't expect that, did you? I see some of y'all
call us an angry mob.
How many of y'all are rappers?
I don't think they truly understand who we really are.
We'll see about that. Yeah.
Let me help you understand.
Yeah. Fiscally responsible, that's a Tea Party. Promotes free market, yes, that's a Tea Party. Limited government's the only solution. Our only foundation should be our Constitution. Fiscally responsible, that's a Tea Party. Promotes free market, yes, that's a Tea Party. Limited government's the only solution. Only foundation should be the Constitution. Tea Party movement, we're not in Boston. Not a race thing, though you hear that often. Lies, don't believe the liberal spin. Let us break it down, tell you where it all begins. See, in 1776, a declaration written by the founders, it formed a new nation. But wait, some didn't like the cause. Through the years they've been working to destroy us all. There it was, 2009, dangerous times. Socialist agendas they wanted to sign, so the people combined said let's have a tea party. Your neighbors and your friends, a mob? Hardly. What happened is a sleeping giant chose to wake up. Have you ever heard 2 million people shouting enough? The walls of the Congress and Senate are shaking. This is the result when you awake a free nation. Fiscally responsible, that's a Tea Party. Promotes free market, yes, that's a Tea Party. Limited government's the only solution. Only foundation should be the Constitution. Fiscally responsible, that's a Tea Party. Promotes free market, yes, that's a Tea Party. Limited government's the only solution. Only foundation should be the Constitution. WTP chose to hit the streets. That's the Waco Tea Party. They activated me, grassroots. That means from the bottom to the top. Hitting the communities and pleasure never stop. We point out the waste, don't let us see you lie. We're turning out the votes that your money can't buy. We turned interstates into a campaign revolution. Every mile marker seen the Constitution. Tea Party's here, Tea Party's there. The Tea Party movement got them running scared. They know that their lies cannot penetrate the truth. It's 2010, we gon' prove it at the booth. We don't care if you're a D, we don't care if you're an R. If your votes don't stand for the stripes and the stars, let liberty prevail. To this I dedicate my life. I'm standing up for freedom for my babies and my wife. Fiscally responsible, that's a Tea Party. Promotes free market, yes, that's a Tea Party. Limited government's the only solution. Only foundation should be the Constitution. Fiscally responsible, that's a Tea Party. Promotes free market, yes, that's a Tea Party. Limited government's the only solution. Only foundation should be the Constitution. Politicians and their lies, Washington is blemished. Career politicians, careers will be finished. Voting for our freedoms in 2010. Trust me, we're booting out Repubs and the Dems. Now they're telling us to flex. The Tea Party muscle coming together like cards when you shuffle. Actually forming 5013Cs. Every state in the union is drinking the tea. Overconfident, they really thought they already won. Now we're bringing out the workers and we're reaching the young. So what's a Tea Party? Well, that's a good question. I wrote this song so they all can quit guessing. We are the people, American blood. We won't let a name be drugged through the mud. We fly the flag high, let not the movement die. We won't grow weary and we won't be shy. Fiscally responsible,
That's a Tea Party.
promotes free market.
Yes, that's a Tea Party.
Limited government's the only solution. Only foundation should be the Constitution. Fiscally responsible,
That's a Tea Party.
promotes free market. That's a Tea Party. Limited government's the only solution. Our only foundation should be our Constitution.